Hey everyone, this is Judi with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. In this video, I'm going to be setting up the week of September 20th through the 26th in my horizontal planner, which I use to hand letter inspirational quotes. And I usually go with the themes. I pull from a lot of different sources for my themes, but the main one is the different planner challenges I can find. And I tell you what, guys, the first day of autumn is Wednesday the 22nd, and a lot of people, autumn is their favorite season, especially I think if you're in a design space or a creative space. Hello, Calcifer. The colors in fall just are so amazing, especially if you're more of an earth tone person like I am. So the problem with that is almost every single challenge had first day of fall, or it's fall, y'all, or even my challenge in my group, the Happy Planning Tips and Tricks, we went with fall as our theme for this week, so which is fine. So what I'm going to do though is I do 5 spreads a week, and I'm going to do a fun little comparison. At least for me, I think it's going to be fun. So I just got the Autumn Blooms book from Live Love Posh, and I have the KellofaPlan Fall Florals book, blah, blah. And I have my own stickers that I printed just because I really wanted to play with fall colors. So I am going to pick a spread this week and use a different set of stickers in each spread so that I can kind of get a good feel for how they compare. Waiting for the loud car outside to go by. So I'm going to use, I think, Live Love Posh in my horizontal. And I want to try to use stickers with kind of a similar look and feel again, so that I can compare and contrast just, you know, the surface and the color saturation and the way they lay on the page and that kind of stuff. So what I thought I would do, these are going to be, I have an ulterior motive for doing that this way. I am filming all these videos early because my husband and I are going on vacation for a few days, and I really want to just try to take the days completely off and we're going to the coast. We're going to have a view of the ocean. It's a cold northern, Pacific Northwest coast. And so I just want to sit there wrapped up in a blanket and read. So, okay, Live Love Posh. I am going to use this sticker. There are 2 copies of it out from the spine. I did that once this summer, and I really enjoyed it. Since this is an inspirational quote planner to get me to use my hand lettering skills, it's okay if I cover a lot of this is the least functional planner I have. So I really enjoy letting loose and just using big stickers in this planner. So I'm just going to try to kind of center this from top to bottom and put it right along the edge. And there, that doesn't take up actually a whole lot of my functional writing space. Okay, and we're going to take this matching sticker and put it on this side, which is actually going to work out pretty cool because what it's going to do is put the flowers opposite each other, so it's going to give it a little bit of variation, but still obviously blah, feel like a theme. And I don't mind that it's covering the days. I do though want to, this is a Uniball Signo white gel pen. I am going to go ahead and just throw a little white out over notes. I don't know where the florals are going to hit yet, which is fine. I'm really not targeting to cover anything up specifically. If the days and dates show through, I'm fine with that. Come on. There's still ink in there, I think. Usually I don't have a problem with the Signos. Let's grab another one. This one definitely has ink. That one might be empty, actually. That might be what my problem was. Light pressure works best to get the ink to flow nice and freely without being streaky. We'll just give that a sec to dry. So what I was saying was, if the dates show through, I'm fine with that. One thing I don't want to show through, though, is notes. And I haven't really given much thought to what I'm going to do to cover this up. I am going to cross the lines though and grab the a couple of the, since this book doesn't come with boxes, and I'm fine with that. I actually prefer my florals don't come with boxes. I am, however, going to grab a couple of the boxes out of the KellofaPlan sticker book, which I plan to use this one actually in my horizontal, so look for that. These are the ones I'm going to use in my vertical. Look for that video to post on Friday, so the day after this video posts. But I think these colors match well enough, and I want about 4 boxes on various days for who to attribute the quote to. So I'm just going to go ahead and snag these 4 boxes from the KellofaPlan book and use it with these florals. So, having taken the time to explain all of that to you, and then I'll use KellofaPlan boxes in my vertical where as much as I can. So, okay, so let's center this one, just like I did on the other side. There we go. And actually, yeah, those days show through pretty well. Pretty well. Okay. So, I mean, truly, that's all I needed from this book. I usually cover this up, but I think I can just write one big word. Like I like to use my super fat brush pen and write one big word, maybe fall or autumn or something, down there. And then let me go ahead and grab my punch and punch these. So sticky side to help it go in and out of the punch better without getting stuck. And I've seen lots of posts about what to do if you start to have trouble with your punches, and like punching tin foil will sharpen your punch. Well, scientifically that's not going to happen. The density of the metal in the punch is much higher than the tin foil. It's not actually going to sharpen. However, it will help remove any residue, any sticky residue that might be clinging to the edges of your dies in your punch. So, all right, so we're going to use these 4 stickers, 1, 2, 3, 4, because I like the size. They're great for writing to attribute the author who wrote a quote. So I'm just going to stick these. Where can I put these? I don't want to cover up a whole lot of the florals. So I'm going to tuck this one in right here, I think. And I want it to contrast, so I don't want to put, like, for example, the orange one right next to the orange floral, which means I don't want the orange box up there. Let's see where we can put it. How about here? Because there's an orange floral there and an orange floral there, but no orange floral here. Let's put it right here. There we go. Okay, now I have a pink box and a very, very dark, like, navy black box. So, I think maybe the pink one up there, because I don't want the black box to be on that dark floral. There we go. And then let's put this one. There's no good place to put this one where it's not close to... If I put it way up here, actually... Do I mind? I got another one of those florals right there, so do I mind if I cover it up? No, I do not, so I'm going to do that. There we go. The boxes feel like they're a little bit crowded together. But no matter what I do, they're going to look like that. So once I have a lot of writing on the page, I think that'll help. So let's put it in my planner and see how it looks. I know this video is going to be like 5 minutes long, but I think that's it. Let me just look and see. Is there anything I can do there? Any kind of a... I could use a couple small florals to cover that this week up. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead, and I'm gonna throw a little white out over this just to break up the pattern a little bit of what might show through. Okay, while that's drying then, let's look at what our options are. So I can group, that's it for those 2 pages. So maybe I'll just kind of put an orange and a hot pink together kind of right here to cover that up. And then I can write autumn at a little bit of a diagonal. Yep. I don't know why it's a pet peeve of mine. I always flip to the second page when I have 2 copies of the same page. I flip to the second page because I want the front page to stay as full as possible to see what my options are, if that makes any sense. I know, it's weird. We all have our quirks, don't we? I'm gonna hold off on this. I'll be right back. I'm gonna give that some time to dry. Okay, now that that's had a chance to dry, let's go ahead and put a couple of these florals on there. I'm gonna have to pick a theme for this because I'm not sure I can find a lot of inspirational quotes. Maybe quotes about change. So I usually pick a theme, just kind of talking to you guys while I'm doing this. I usually pick a theme for my quotes. And so for this one, I would pick something like for Neon Nation, I picked energy, I think. For this one, I'm thinking this one is all about the first day of autumn, so seasons changing. So maybe I will go with change as my theme for this one. I could write change there, and then so I've had a couple questions about where do I find my quotes. Literally, I open a web browser and I Google inspirational quotes and then whatever my word is. So inspirational quotes, change. And I usually pick the image. You can click the image, or you can click image or news, or you know, different options to filter your sort by. And I usually pick image just because usually quotes that are made into images tend to be much shorter. And so since I'm hand lettering my quotes, I don't want to write a whole paragraph. I just want, you know, 2 or 3 lines to hand letter double spaced. So that tends to result in, and it's a bunch, and I kind of look through and like, oh, I don't want this one to be by a famous person because I don't have a box to write down and attribute that to them. So it's a little bit of a process, but it works for me and I'm really enjoying it so far. So give it a try, you guys, especially if you've been working on your hand lettering. Give yourself a safe space to do your hand lettering and just make it, trust me, you will get much more comfortable with the process if you do that, if you practice a little bit. So I hope you like this video. I hope you consider doing your own inspirational quote hand lettering planner. If you do, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.